Live, local, late breaking. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6 o'clock on December 22nd. Welcome to Newswatch 12 this morning. I'm Carlos Murrieta. We're taking a live look out at Gold Beach from Jerry's Rogue Jets. We want to turn over to Storm Alert Weather 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress for a look at your Monday.
And today we're tracking out some calmer conditions compared to what we saw over the weekend. We do have some lingering showers, possible areas along the coast, and earlier this morning, inland areas could see those showers wrapping up as well. Now, if we see any of them, won't be amounting to too much today, which is looking much better compared to what we saw over the weekend with heavy amounts of rainfall coming down to our Sunday. But for our highs today, they'll be very close to normal for this time of year, maybe a few degrees above still. But in general, what we can expect are some lingering showers mainly along the coast. Snow levels starting off our morning will be around 4,000 to 4,500 feet. We will see minor snow impacts into your morning, but if you are driving close to Diamond or Crater Lake, those roads could still be a little bit slick with some lingering snow from what we saw over the past few. Into the afternoon, we'll see a mixture of sunshine and clouds for inland areas. Like I mentioned, if you do see any of those showers today, they will be much lighter than what we saw over the weekend, maybe up to a tenth at the most along the coast, but areas inland can see trace to maybe even a couple hundredths at the most. Now into the next few days, we're tracking out our next storm system moving into our Tuesday, and it is going to remain rather active right on through our Christmas. We'll see more rounds of rain, mountain snow, and some gusty winds along with it. And in terms of those winds, we do have a high wind watch in place for areas over east side where we could see those gusts up to 60 miles per hour. This also includes the Shasta Valley as well. On top of wind, we are concerned when it does come to heavier amounts of rainfall, especially into Siskiyou County. So I'll let you know what to expect with these systems over the next few days, all up in your next forecast.
The severe flash flooding swept through Redding, according to the National Weather Service. The heavy rainfall left roadways and interstate ramps inundated, causing several vehicles to be stranded in floodwaters and prompting ongoing water rescues by local police and fire crews. At least one person has already died as a result of the flash flood, and officials are urging drivers to exercise extreme caution and avoid flooded streets. And with Christmas just 3 days away, holiday travel will increase across Oregon as drivers prepare to hit the road. The Oregon Department of Transportation says weather patterns this year remain unpredictable, especially for people traveling long distances or crossing multiple regions.
This year, winter weather is hitting a little bit late, so people might be lulled into a false sense of security as far as what their drive will look like. So it's really important to remember that these weather systems we're seeing are bringing rain, wind, snow, ice. It really depends on where you're traveling.
ODOT also says that uncertainty is why drivers should check road conditions and prepare for rapid changes, even if their trip starts under clear skies.
It's always best to err on the side of caution. Put emergency supplies in your car now on a sunny day so that it's there when you need it on a bad weather day. Carry water, food, clothing, blankets, a flashlight, anything you might need for an extended closure.
With more drivers expected to be on the road during the week of Christmas, ODOT urges travelers to slow down, plan ahead, and prioritize safety. For immediate traffic updates, you can visit TripCheck. And we're continuing to track the proposed gas tax package aimed at addressing the Department of Transportation's growing debt. Oregon voters have collected more than 200,000 signatures opposing the package. Rachel McConaughey explains what it means for ODOT.
Oregon voters made their voices heard as over 200,000 signatures were collected in opposition of Governor Tina Kotek's four-part gas tax bill that was proposed as a way to eliminate ODOT's extensive debt.
We had volunteers in every corner of the state of Oregon ready to receive those petitions, and to some degree, the rest is history. Over 200,000. I mean, by the time we're done, it'll probably be 250,000.
I spoke with Oregon State Senator Bruce Starr on why Oregon's voters are skeptical of proposed increases to the four-part 6-cent per gallon gas tax, title fees, vehicle registration fees, and the payroll tax bill.
The average Oregonian's taxes would have gone up several $100s. So while the gas tax is a small portion of it, when you add all the other fees, it's a significant amount of money that Oregonians would ultimately have to pay.
I spoke with ODOT's Casey Davey to verify where the funding from Oregon's taxpayers' money would have been used.
that funding is critical to keep our crews out on the road, to keep our maintenance and operations going, and to keep our roads and bridges in good working order.
Now, Oregon's legislature will meet in February and will need to rebalance ODOT's budget without House Bill 3991 funds. Reporting in Eugene, I'm Rachel McConaughey.
And as the local ski resorts are still waiting for enough snow to operate, Mount Ashland is now facing a new challenge with a key part of the ski area's operations. A recent inspection revealed vital components of the Windsor chairlift are at the end of their life. With repairs on the chairlift expected to cost more than $1 million, repairs on the aerial chairlift may be delayed until 2027. Mount Ashland made the announcement saying the repairs are critical. The Mount Ashland Association has deemed that the replacement of Windsor takes priority over the aerial chairlift for 2026. Unless the mountain can raise enough money for both replacements, the aerial chairlift won't see repairs until 2027. Mount Ashland says the decision isn't ideal, but is essential to maintain financial integrity. And in continuing coverage, since the court of Massachusetts restored brake grants across the country, some of those projects are being impacted here in Southern Oregon, like the Grants Pass water treatment plant. The project will upgrade systems to bring raw, cleaner water and better screenings to protect fish. From the brake grants, they were set to receive $50 million before the grant was freezed. Grants Pass Public Works Director Jason Canady said the cancellation delayed the project by several months, leading to a small rate increase to cover additional debt.
If we were able to obtain the $50 million grant, we would be able to reevaluate that rate, and likely because our debt service would be so much lower, we would be able to lower that rate to our constituents, which would have a huge impact on their daily lives.
The grant money has not been released yet, but the city is waiting for that to happen. Kennedy said the project is now expected to be completed in 2028. And the city of Medford has locked in a $147 million federal loan to upgrade the regional water reclamation facility. The loan was approved through the EPA's Water Infrastructure Finance Program, which will help fund improvements that cost an estimated $302 million total. City leaders say the project is required to meet federal environmental standards while boosting system reliability, protecting the Rogue River, and supporting more than 900 local jobs during construction. And Medford's 3 middle schools spent the last 6 weeks competing against one another to see who could have the highest attendance. Hendrick Middle School took first place, celebrating over 91% attendance with a pizza party last week. Although Hendrick took first, all 3 schools saw improvements in attendance compared to last year. The principals told Newswatch 12 they used spirit days, gift cards, and other rewards to encourage the competition.
We were also motivated by our friendly, let's beat the Hornets, let's beat the Owls. We always have that in sports, but it was really exciting to see it towards things that can help improve our academics.
Now, this isn't the last competition between the middle schools. They say they're planning another competition in the new year with the main focus on academic achievement. And the 3rd grade Girl Scout troop in Rogue River turned a simple bench into a powerful tool for inclusion. Newswatch 12's Grace Ritz shows us it's building a culture of kindness on the playground.
The bench that I'm sitting on right now isn't just like any other bench. It's actually a buddy bench that a Girl Scout troop at Rogue River Elementary built all by themselves as a way for any student to come and sit, as a way to show that they'd like a new friend or a buddy to simply play tag or chat with.
It was a great opportunity to show how much we love our troop of Girl Scouts and how much we love our colors.
Rainbows, caterpillars, and a motivational quote decorate Girl Scout Troop's 30184's Buddy Bench, a designated space at Rogue River Elementary where students can find inclusivity and connect with new friends.
It says smile and shine because we want everybody to smile and shine, like show themselves off.
These juniors and cadets gained a new journey badge for their vests, all focused around engineering.
The core of that was, what do engineers do? They find a problem and they solve that problem, a lot of times through building something.
And that problem, some kids at school were struggling to make friends.
And they discovered that here at Rogue River Elementary School that sometimes kids feel left out, just like they do at any school. And their resolution was to build a bench that would promote people being inclusive and kind and friendly on the playground.
The troop spent over 20 hours working on the buddy bench, buying the wood, creating blueprints, and making their whole idea come to life.
They met several times at one of the local leaders' homes and built the bench from scratch with help from leaders with the power tools and everything like that. But they got in there with the screwdriver and with cutting things and totally assembled it.
The bench, which earned the Girl Scouts the Bronze Award, the highest honor for juniors and cadets, gives students a simple way to signal that they may need some extra help making a new friend and invites others to step in.
You can come over and sit on our buddy bench, and one of us Girl Scouts or somebody who sees you on the buddy bench will come and be your friend.
And it's not just students who feel the positivity and inclusivity from the bench. Administrators are noticing a change too.
To see the creativity that they brought through artwork and that they want to have the sense of belonging of each other, that just fills my heart with joy and happiness and a reason to keep doing my job the best I can and be there for our students, because they are creating positivity for our staff and our students in so many ways.
Reporting in Rogue River, I'm Grace Ritz.